Hi everyone, my name is Phil Cannato. I'm an implementation consultant with ProSymmetry. In this video, we'll look at the Project Management Gantt View. So the Gantt View is going to be a module within our project management tile of Tempus. We'll look at three parts to this. The first will show how to enable the view. We'll give a quick Gantt View tour, and then we'll show the options that are available for interacting with the view. So first things first, from my home screen, I'm going to go ahead and enable the Gantt View functionality within admin settings. We go to general settings. Now this will be enabled for you out of the default, but just to show where that enablement is controlled, it's under the global tab of general settings, and then it's just the selecting of this box right here. So once that's enabled, we can go out from our home page and then into the project management tile. And the way that we'll access the Gantt view is by selecting the tab in the upper right here. So I'll go ahead and select Gantt. So from here, we can now see the view. What we're seeing here is a visualization of a project timeline in a roadmap format. And the driver of the Gantt appearance is going to be our project start and end date. So for example, this project here ending in 11877, I can see that this likely starts January 1st of 2026 and runs for that calendar year. So within this view, you'll notice a lot of it is very similar functionality to the list view of the project or the grid view of the project management, where we can employ filtering here. So anything that's project attribute, we can go ahead and create filters here. The ability to select between 5 different time frames. Adding in columns, so this is anything that's a project attribute again. I'll go ahead and just show, I'll pull in my current phase. This is how we add in our project attributes, and then we have the slider bar here if we want to go ahead and configure the size to make sure that everything is showing up on the screen. We also have groupings, a couple options here. We can turn on dependencies. So I'll show quickly how we set up dependencies when we begin to interact. But this is where the dependencies will show. So in this case, I have my project ending in 11915 with the dependency being, or which is a predecessor of the project ending in 11877. We can also turn the milestones on and off. So these milestones are enabled. If my project does have milestones, we'll see those icons here in the visualization, and then we can click if we want to interact with the milestone screen itself. That's available here as well. I'm going to go ahead and create a quick view here. We'll do one on grouping. So this is going to work similar to our project management grouping, but we'll create a phased group. We'll do phase grouping. This just happens to be one of my project attributes. So I'll go ahead and then interact with that. And I just want to set that grouping to be phase. Current phase, and then we'll see we have, just as the groupings interact in the grid view, I can collapse and expand these here as well. So I have, if I just wanted to see, for example, my phase 1, I can go ahead, expand those, etc. The way that we interact here is going to be really the same thing as our project management. So I can come out here and I can open the project. In this case, we'll show where we establish the dependencies. And that's going to be done out in our attributes page here. Let's see, let's interact with one where we have the dependency established. I'm going to go ahead and open this. So from our attributes page, I can see that we have designated our successor project ending in 11877. And then when we're out in our view, we can see that visualization represented here with the arrows. Additional options out here, we can one time attach a workflow to our project. If we're using workflows, we can take a snapshot. We can go ahead and shift the project either backwards or forward. Just to note that you won't be able to shift if you do have actuals or timesheet logs logged to your project. We can go ahead and clone if we want to create a duplicate project. We can turn one of the projects into a template. We can import some of our template aspects directly into the projects here. We can delete and lock. For more information on the Gantt view, visit our Help Center or reach out to your Tempus representative. Thank you.